Welcome back to some professional StarCraft 2. Two highlight players from Home Story Cup 20 have come home from that cup and want my dirty esports money. We have Special and Parting duking it out for their slice. It's one of the first times we've seen a match outside of Home Story. Now that players have an idea what's going down, like they'll fall back, talk about the patch. No. Jump into the game in the bottom right. From the Clown Clan with the Clown plans, but also a competent macro player when it comes down to it. We do it live. We'll have someone else make the game because apparently Battle.net is like locked in to us playing on the East server, which wasn't even the server I had before. I had Central. Just so you know. All right. Special, a gentleman. Oh my God. I think he knows what the ping to US East is. Special. What a... Special, also not a fan of US East. So what he's trying to say is, I don't really get the excuse of lag here still. Parting probably going to go for like some Blinkstalker, Disruptor, very micro-intensive play, and then shoot himself in the face. Alright, so we're kicking it off just like this. Our impromptu show match starting exactly how one might expect. As a mess. Oh, beautiful block there. Special getting delayed just a moment. Not a big deal. Oh yeah, best of 7, by the way. So lots of opportunities to complain about various things. If you watched Special Cast at Home Story Cup, especially when I baited him into continually saying things. Not a big fan of Terran, ever. He is one of the Terrans who is convinced that Terran is always the weakest race. And I think there's a kernel of truth in his statements of constant Terran whine. But he masks it with all the, obviously, over-the-top complaints. Whereas Parting is like, I don't know. He's like an Evil Knievel a little bit. He's pretty sure at some point something's going to go horribly wrong, but usually it works out for him. Oh. That probe softening up the SCV that was building the command center, meaning the Adept can come in and finish the job. He's going to target down one of those Marines. Special micros Backshade Throne. Oh. I was hoping for a save via the command center block, but oh wait, a Stalker has joined the fray. That's a Marine-only Bunker Reaper. Get out of there. A Cyclone on the way. This is a late second gas play, it looks like, out of Special, which is why he opted for the second barracks. I'm interested to see if these players have figured anything else out. Like, Parting's going for Blink. We've seen this before. I'm sure we'll continue to see it. There's nothing... Oh my God, I'm getting so annoyed at myself. Like, the big patch, alright? I am so sick of talking about the patch. I know, this is just how StarCraft is now. Everybody deal with it. How many times did I talk about the goddamn patch in Home Story Cup? We can move on with our lives. It is how it is. So how has the meta shifted? Blink, still strong. This is a great map for Blink. There's a whole half of the main base is vulnerable to Blink Stalkers here. Now, Special, he's opting for the 2 racks. So that means he'll have plenty... Well, is that... Oh, they already get stim? No, opting for combat shields first. And building some Marauders. I think he's kind of sniffed out the stim, or the Blink, rather. And with the 2 racks means he'll have enough bio that he can't be whittled down nearly as easily. But Parting slapping down the 3rd. had to make a slapping motion so everybody would know. Like the probe whips the third out of its magical back pocket. There it goes. How does it fit in there? The Kala. All right, the Kala. We all know. Forge on the way. As well as charge, it's going to be that more gateway focused style, but a handful of Blinkstalkers. Well, Special looking. He's looking to move out here. The Stalkers are behind, which is a bit of a weird scenario. He's going to find one of the tanks. He doesn't quite kill it. Special kind of feeling stuck at home right now. There's a scan to kill the Observer, a Stalker in the fray as well. Gotta be a little careful here. And I think without the Observer, the threat has been removed. So now Special has no reason not to come across the map. Stim just now started, by the way, so there's not going to be Stim with this. But the Marines do have Combat Shield, providing some additional buff. More gateways on the way. They ain't here yet. Immortals pumped out. The Blinkstalkers are still going to continue with the backstab. And Special's just kind of walking up. There's not much to stop him here. The Stalkers will be recalled. Is there? No, there's not time for a force field. The tanks are already here. Special pushing. He's even got some of the boys with it. The Robo's even in a bit of a vulnerable position. Charge not done yet. He's going to warp in a couple of those Zealots. Another Immortal pops out, but not a great scenario with which to use it. The Robo being targeted. A couple Immortals stuck in front. He's going to lose the Robo at least at this rate. Gateway is finishing up. Charge is done. You don't get that impact damage, but there's a lot of speed on those charge lines. This army, remember, without Stim, it doesn't have quite the critical mass. The Blinkstalkers are doing their best. The Immortals pounding forward. Probes full. A lot of damage being done. The SCVs providing some buffer. The Immortals doing their best. The couple Stalkers blink back, immediately targeted by a tank. But the Immortals hold the line. The barrier's finally triggered. And Special will be beaten back. But at what cost? He lost 20 probes. Back at home, Special just now slapping on his engineering bays. He didn't have a third command center like we sometimes see during these pushes. So, while Special, he can easily put together another push. He should have yeah, there the medevacs on the way. Stim's done. At the same time, Parting has 3 bases. He has charge done. He has all the gateways online now. So, we're at a little bit of an impasse here, where Special has to be kind of careful about what timing he chooses, though he does have the economy to maintain momentum. Now that the medevacs are out, you're not going to be warping in very many Stalkers at this stage. Parting losing most of them earlier on. I'm not sure if he spotted this army. Well, he sees it now. Is that Observer spotted? It's not clear right now. No upgrades for either side. +1 attack is on the way, but 1-1 has started for Special. The charge lines, a couple Whittle Mines. Getting their shots off. Decent shots. Softening up the mines with Stim and concussive shells. Going to be able to micro back. Oh, that drop was spotted. If he actually gets caught. I don't think Parting gave away the fact he had an Observer there, but Special. Now Parting has chrono boosted his way back into a solid probe count, but he's still down in workers, and Special has completed his third. There's a much more direct path for Special to follow than Parting. He can just get, oh my god, the Observer jukes out of the scan. That is a moral victory at the very least, on top of obviously still having an Observer. He knew it was there, he just was a little slow on it. The drop comes out. That's a Widowmine drop, right? Yes. Parting's still in a precarious spot, economically. Templar Archives is finishing up. Ghost already in production. I'm not sure if the Ghost Academy has been spotted by Parting. It definitely has not. A 4th base on the way. The Widowmine drop, a great spot as well. Will Parting react in time? The Widow Mines are dropping. The probes are pulled, but oh god, they're kind of getting stuck. The Widow Mine's making things difficult. There's still a mine in the main. He loses 6 probes. Make that 8 probes. So I'd say a successful Widow Mine drop. Some Zealots looking to come in, but Special's already reacted here. And now here comes the push. Storm is on the way. Are there even any Templar? 2 Templar. The Prism's on the other side of the map, so he's not going to be able to easily micro away. 1-1 to just +1, and +1 armor for parting. Still a little ways off. Really, this army will die without Storm. There's just not enough. Like, charge lots are not going to cut it. The Prism will be recalled. He realizes how important that tool is. A beautiful Storm to kick things off. EMP will force out the rest. Is there still a critical mass of biome? The Widow Mines evaporate the Zealots. Special taking big hits to start, but there's not much of a follow-up. Down goes the Archon. He's tearing through everything right now. Another round of Zealots on the way. The Stalkers and Immortals starting to thin out, but the Immortals doing a lot of damage. The War Prism micro forces Special back for now. And parting holds off the back of that initial Storm. Oh. Trying to find all the... Oh my god. Loses 1 Zealot, but... Special starts as 2-2. He's got the armory done. 62 to 64 workers, so parting hasn't had a huge probe count at all. He's really relying on catching Special a little off guard. Templar Prism. And still, I think Special maintains the initiative. It's super hard to make, like, it's very risky to attack with this army. He doesn't have a huge economy to fall back on. This is a little awkward here. I think this is better for Special than it is for parting. Just seeing those Zealots on the way. The 4th Command Center's trying to land a scan, spots the army. There's already some Blink Stalkers. He's looking for the medevac itself. It used boost to get close, but it will get out just barely. The army trying to move in. This is a very small army, but it packs a lot of punch. Anything involving Storm packs a lot of punch. Even the Ghosts are not pushovers here. A single Stalker on patrol. Parting being aggressive, which is a little surprising given the context. Maybe he's trying to show. No. There's for realsies though. There's no Templar in this Prism. Don't be silly. There's definitely Templar in that Prism, like 100%. I think Special's not gonna bite on that. Oh, well this is convenient. Win for parting. Knocks the medevac out of the sky. How is an Observer at half a— Oh my god, the Observer micro! And he whiffed the EMP! He whiffed it! Oh my god, and then he's shooting his own Ghost! Pandemonium! Special tried everything to get rid of this Observer, but missed everything. And that means he's just desperate. He's out of position now for this army coming towards his 4th. Oh, and don't lose the Templar drop to a turret! The Storm's zoning this out. But the Terran army is on the way across the map. Does he realize there's 2 disruptors ready to fire their shots? This is now, he's gotta go, he fires! He looks for one, he gets the other, the targeting is there. I've seen a parting base trade on this map before. Special has way more army supply. There's a single disruptor in the main. He could recall at some point. Will his attack be stopped? There's still a lot of info. This disruptor really needs to put a lot of work in. Oh, the disruptor, he fires the shot! Big hit! Oh, and the disruptor, no! Oh my god, the DPS of the Terran army. There's still the boys! The boys are pulled! Is there enough? Where's the Templar Prism? It's on the way back home. There's a couple Vikings. He's gotta get some Storms. The pre-MPs. That's enough. The boys are on the chase. Parting is losing all of his infrastructure though, whereas Special has held the line. Blink Stalkers aren't gonna stop this. He's tearing through it all. Here goes the tech. He's desperately rebuilding gateways. Parting has minerals. He just doesn't have gateways. Special maintained one of his bases here. And look at the supply. It's 2-2 to just 2-1. Oh, the Templar! That's not where they want to be! Oh, he still has a lot of Templar here. There's still some ghosts. Oh, but the EMP drop! He turns it around! Wait, where did these storms come from? That was a beautiful storm. The EMP drop Templar with the shockwaves as well. I mean, there's still going to be some Archon specials. Parting's desperately getting gates. Another EMP! There will be no storm on this day. There's nearly no energy on the medevacs, but... Oh god, that storm whiffed! He tries to get another one. It's nice. It's not nice enough. He's warping zealots because he ain't got nothing else. Special. Working his way through. Parting struggling to land enough damage. And that will be game number 1 to the Mexican Terran player. Parting, fighting with probes. Pretty fun game. It felt like Special had the advantage for most of the time. It was just waiting. Solid game 1. 25 kill immortal Officer Damien of the Temple, whereas Master Thaddeus the Venomous. Not as intense, but how can a tank be venomous? If you have to ask, you'll never know. But solid game to kick things off. Next map will be World of Sleepers. So that was just a good introduction. We're getting warmed up here. And now, let's let the real games begin. That was just a boring, one-sided, casual match. But now it's time for the meat and potatoes. Jimmy, thank you. Game number 2. World of Sleepers is Parting's pick. Special, I have it on good authority. Special is eating pizza between his matches. He did say that he had to take a break early to get his pizza. So very important. He has to fuel his gameplay. His few favorite things: cotton candy, pizza, Doritos. Those are top 3. Parting, on the other hand, anything with alcohol in it. And that's top 1. I think, so the drama last game, if you made it this far and you didn't yet like and subscribe on YouTube, because of course it's gonna end up there. How do you think we pay these pro gamers? With Twitch Primes? Yes, but also with that dirty YouTube ad revenue. I hope you enjoyed that unskippable ad at the start, because you are saving esports. Thank you. There are a lot of issues with what region the lobby is hosted on North America, because we have the beautiful countries of Australia and Singapore also in our North American neighborhood. So there are a whole lot of lobbies or regions that you can pick, all hosted in very different places. So yeah, that's not where you usually make a second pylon. We'll have to see what Parting has in mind. Special, looking around, SCV scouting. That's not always a guarantee, by the way. Like, it seems to have become a little more common, but SCV scouting is by no means 100%. So now he's looking. Where are you, Pylon? We're just gonna go along with the Reaper. He scours. He scours the map.
Add-on complete.
He's not gonna find it. It's in that kind of like laid-back position. Stargate finishes up. The Reaper. There's only an Adept to deal with it, so a second Adept's gonna come out. Just the lack of information is information in and of itself here. There is no Widowmine yet. There should be by the time an Oracle comes out. And then we're going to play a good old-fashioned game of find the Widowmine. Or hide the Widowmine, rather. This game has been played for several years now. Alright, is he going to hide it? Is he going to go in that little mineral line location, it looks like? Oh. Are you going to burrow? Are you going to burrow? Uh-oh. He's microing his Hellion. He's gonna kill some probes, but the Widowmine not. Oh no, a disaster! He could just kill the Oh, this is a little awkward. Unfortunately for Parting, the mine is able to burrow in time here. Oh no. Okay, you gotta be real careful here. Not going as great as he could have hoped for. But he still picks up 4 kills, and it looks, well, here come the Marines! And he gets knocked out of the sky. So, not ideal, obviously, here, but he realizes that the Widowmine's not in an ideal position. I think he just spotted that one moving. Here comes the Adept shading in. If he can jump on the Marines with the Adepts and the Oracle, he has the combination. Where did the Viking go? It's halfway across the map. Oh, targets down the Oracle, though. And suddenly, Special, he lost a couple workers. He's down to 28. It's a little awkward dealing with this, but I think it's becoming obvious that the Viking is on its way over to the other side. Not the ideal. Oh, okay, so now what? Does he lift a landed Viking? We peaked. We peaked, everyone. You might have wondered, when does StarCraft peak? That was it. That was it right there. Now Special will find the proxy in the most awkward way possible by flying past it with a Liberator that is now being hunted by the Phoenixes built out of said proxy. You gotta be careful though, you don't want to get too close. A couple Widowmines in the wrong spot. Like, this is the most obvious Widowmine placement. Oh. And he'll pick it up. Oh wait, awkward! Yeah. Oh my god, the Liberator actually killed it. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. He really wants it. Doesn't quite get it. Oh my god, he's hunting. He's on the other side. No. Oh no. It's a disaster. Oh. He lost everything. I mean, that is not ideal for Mr. Big Boy. Those things don't hit each other very hard. The Marines getting in on the action. So Parting, here's a third base up. Like, he's not out of this. Just because of how painful this early game has been. Special's kind of been chilling for a while. He doesn't even have, he's just now starting his Medivacs. There's going to be +1 armor. And there's going to be charge. I think Parting might be overestimating Special's position in this game. He's going to have a big push. But especially if he doesn't pull the boys, there should be enough charge lots to deal with it. There's only going to be +1 weapons, not weapons and armor. Oh, the dance. Oh my god. This Zealot loves the taste. He loves the taste of danger. Living life on the edge. Finally, the Stargate will be taken out. How many phoenixes? 4 phoenixes, a respectable number. Oh my god, the taste of danger. That is a lot of charge lots, actually. Oh, who's going to be the chosen one? Will he finally get to die to that Widowmine like he's always dreamed of? Oh. No, that Widowmine actually hits almost everything it could, but look at how many Phoenix... You know what? With the auto turrets there, reducing the surface area, that was actually pretty nice for Special. He's still sitting on 2 base, and parting, well, not so much. Couple Widowmines. He may try to sacrifice... Oh my god, these Widowmines are doing so well. Wow. These are some of the best Widowmines that he could ever dream of. He keeps trying to, like... Oh, beautiful force fields with the Widowmines over the top! Suddenly he turns it around. The Phoenixes won't make it, but that's so many charge lots closing the distance. Oh my god. So much. And Special just doesn't have that many units. The charge lots are desperately trying to get up the ramp. He gets on top of the SCVs. They're streaming through. They're so goddamn fast. The Zealots are trying to micro. Widowmines will burrow, but SCVs are dying, and that's not the scenario you want to be in when your opponent has 4 bases. More charge lots charging through. Not a care in the world. Some stop position micro. He's holding for... Oh, another wave! The constant stream. The Zerg Protoss. And here comes the Prism. Is he trying to micro? Just warp in 14 charge slots parting. Okay, there you go. And he finishes it. Parting ties it up. Uno. Uno. One to one. I feel like Special countered Parting's proxy Stargate so hard, he didn't really come together on anything else. Alright, so maybe, is it possible to not get US East? We're gonna try. Special gets to pick the map now. What will it be? He's like, Steps of War. The only good Terran map in the history of StarCraft. God damn it, Special. God damn it. Nightshade. One. It really did feel like that's one of those scenarios where you outplay yourself by countering them. It's just one of those things. No, but Special was so ready to do just kind of a middle of the road timing. Parting taking a third and then just building half a dozen gates extra. I mean extra, bring him to 8 gates, but that was the perfect response. He recognized that Special wouldn't have a push in a very timely manner and he used it to build up. Top left is Special, bottom right is Parting. You probably could have figured that out on your own, but I'll help you. Where are you going? Is that a Mecha Rex? a Mecha Rex, named after Mecha Prime in the first few years of StarCraft 2 when Terrans would proxy a bunch. Yes, it has never changed. So he used the first big brain move, which is if you just build a barracks outside of your base and then eventually just float it back into your base, you get all the benefit of people freaking out that you're going to do some crazy all-in with none of the risk and commitment of doing an actual proxy. So now parting. He's going to scout, see no barracks. He's going to see 2 gas, so it still will be a commitment. He is going to use, well, slap down the Cyber Core before going for a Nexus. Which means he is a little afraid. Not, I mean, he still goes for the Nexus, but you don't really 2 racks against Protoss. It just doesn't come together. Factory is spotted. Gonna poke some more. That probe got a little bit of shields back. Gotta be careful. The Reaper will find it. That will give away where that Reaper came from. Like the fact that the Reaper came from that angle at that timing. So this isn't some sort of crazy like Reaper up in your grill play. There will be a Stalker. That was a little sloppy, getting slapped by the Zealot on the way by. There was no reason that needed to happen. And now suddenly parting feeling pretty comfortable here. Yeah, actually, by comfortable I mean he can walk across the map, because there's almost nothing to stop him. This is a bit awkward. There's going to be 1 Widow Mine, but 1 Widow Mine does not kill a Stalker and a Zealot. Stalker comes out at home. Parting just... Okay. Alright. He just walks by. He saw the Widow Mine. So now special, he will scuttle closer. The boys! Oh, this is a dangerous... If that Widow Mine hits the boys, then... This is not great. He gets a surround here. He can maybe do some retargeting and try to hit the Stalker. He does. Oh, nice hit there. Well, this is obviously not the most cost-effective move. Okay, the Stalker on the run. Well, this is pretty bad. This is really bad. Okay. We gotta play some whack-a-mole. The Stalker tried to escape. He's boxed in. Okay, he will escape. That did not go incredibly great for Juanito. And by that I mean, it was really bad. And that's what happens if you lose your Reaper. Literally, if you lose your Reaper, you're vulnerable to so much damage. A just obscene amount of damage, to be honest. This has got to do just as much. Actually, it has to do more. It has to kill like 12 probes to be worth it. Parting. Not reacting yet. Not reacting yet! The probes are on the run, but... Oh, he gets everything! 12 probes. Okay. And now we got a game. And he got out with everything as well. He got out with the medevac and all the Widow Mines without taking damage. But Parting does have the opportunity. Oh no, the tank is on siege! The Viking has to hit the deck! The tank's gonna try to siege. How many shots? It gets 1 shot off. Oh no, another tank comes out. The Widow Mine drop gonna try something. Eventually the boys. Oh, he's microing back, but the door is shut. There is... Oh, the Widow Mines are not burrowing. They're gonna try. The Stalkers are microed away. Widow Mines, 6 kills. The workers are being obliterated. But Special realizes he doesn't have any units. So that, what a mess. What an absolute. Losing the Reaper is so bad, is the summary. Like, you can't just lose the Reaper. It also falls on me to try to host these matches in a timely manner, so. Two to one for parting. Honestly, well, hopefully he can bring something together. Or just simmer down. Okay, we'll be okay. It felt like Special was super off those last two games. The first game, though, was all Special all the time. Finally did it. I finally figured out how to host on the Western server. It's just, you can't use... Here's a pro tip. In StarCraft 2, the less friends you have, the better. Because that way, you're less likely to be in a party, which breaks almost everything. So this time, instead of proxying outside of his own base, he's going to try a very original strategy, which is proxied outside of Parting's base. Did Parting... Oh my god, he saw the SCV. I
got a bad feeling about this.
So, I mean, that's not. The second probe comes up, and Special is now gonna realize that no amount of RNG, like that's. Well, just throw out everything I said. And just... Alright, 3-1 for Parting. That first game was so great, and these games have not been as great. Okay. So he still got one more chance. He still got one more opportunity. Will he proxy his barracks in vision range of a pylon? Or will he capture it? Jesus. It's gonna be a yikes from me, dog. All right. As Parting has warmed up into a speed run of this best of 7 so far. In the top right, the Mexican Terran player, Special. In the bottom left, Parting, the big boy. Don't. Where are you going? Where, why? You know, I didn't mind it the first time. The problem was that the first Reaper died. You can't let the first Reaper die. That is... Oh, God. Away we go! Okay! I think this is good-ish for Special, because he's going to have tech out quicker. But at the same time, you get... This is another one where, like, you just don't expect the second Stalker or something. And Special did not SCV Scout, so... We're just gonna have to see how it plays out, because if Special decides to wall this little mineral area at the ramp, which I don't know why he'd do that. Parting is about to... Oh! See nothing. He's going to see nothing. Bring us to Hyper Cheese. So, there's not a small chance that Special just dies, but there will be time, like, if the factory can finish before the Stalker gets up that ramp, then there is time to build things. There's another like, can you actually, like, proxy a Stargate off of this, or what the hell is going on? The Reaper's gonna get in and be very concerned as he looks for... Okay, so no kills yet, but an Adept comes out. The Reaper killed nothing. Yeah, now is not the time to expand. The Reaper trying to get back up in the main here. Oh, gotta close that. You gotta close that door. Harding does not want to get trapped. Oh, no. One Widow Mine might be something resembling a free kill. I mean, for the Widow Mine. Oh, it doesn't pop out on the right side. He body blocked it. This is, okay. So, another Reaper. The next Stalker, what is this? That's a Stargate. Keeping that alive. He really needs... Oh, a Widow Mine hits! And he knocks the Stalker around. Okay. Special's holding. With flying colors here so far. Now, here's the thing. That Stargate will ruin everything. Get back up there. Oh, did he lose a... He lost a Reaper. That is super unfortunate here. But the Reapers will jump down, thus finding... He tried to body block... Oh, he's going for a Void Ray! Can the Stalkers get around to save it in time? The Widow Mines... Oh, a Cyclone needs to be built. He builds a clone. The Stalkers are walking all the way around. Back at home, Parting's expanding. The Stalkers are trying, but they're not going to get it. They're like the Adepts are not... Oh, he's going to try to get close. Does he bait him? Not masterfully enough, but the Reapers are going to go to the other side of the map. Here comes some Adepts. Going to have a meet and greet, but it's a little late. The Reapers are on the way across. There's not that many units back at home. The Reapers can do counter damage. Cyclone about to come out. Viking on the way. There's no batteries here. The Cyclone can actually just kill the Void Ray straight up. We'll see how much damage the Reapers are able to do. Stalker warped in. Here comes the Void Ray. Cyclone going to be able to lock on. You got to be super careful with that thing. Going to try to bait it in. Nice micro from Special. Is there enough vision? Viking on the way. Reapers in the main. Boxed out for now. Another... No, nothing else. Twilight Council is the follow-up. I think at this stage, Special's going to find the Void Ray. Micro back. Oh, he charges up. Does he have a lock? Oh, yeah. Oh, really got to be careful. Beautiful micro there. That's how you do it. And he's going to look over on the other side. There is already another command center done, so Special isn't in a terrible spot on that front. Blink is on the way. We've got one of the weirdest combination of early game units. You got like an Oracle, Adept, and then a single clone. He can kill some probes here. Like, there's probe killing potential. And every point of damage. Oh my god, he's getting the deeps. Getting some real kills. Nicely done by Special. 5 kills here. And that will end it for now, but that brings Special about even on the worker count. Harding smartly taking a third. An Oracle is done. And that can do a lot of damage. I don't know if Special's expecting it. Oracle's on its way back home. A Viking looking to get some damage done as well. Unfortunately, not at full repair here. Just Widowmon chilling out on the Zen path. So, Special putting together 3 Rexes. He's gonna have Stim. Reactor nearly done on the starport. A lot of options. The Viking's not gonna get any damage. That's unfortunate, but at least it shouldn't. Yeah, not gonna make it. It's gonna scout. See some more gates on the way. Special does not yet know about the 3rd. That is finished out. But where's the double medevac? Where's my double medevac? He cancels whatever he was building there. Double medevac on the way. There's a gate and a Stargate on the map. A couple pylons. Oh, Widowmon takes a shot. Blink Stalker is a threat, but kind of a weird scenario here. This Adept trying to escape. This is spotted. Oh, blink up or not. Oh, don't go. No, go away. He hasn't yet shown the blink. There is the danger on the corner here as well. Looks like Parting realizing that too. Does Special. Yeah, he's got a couple tanks back there. A blink up could be devastating. Stasis at the... Special still doesn't know about the 3rd, but it's not a huge factor with this much economy. Oh, this could be huge. Killing. Okay, he gets the Widowmine. The Oracle spotting. He locks onto it. A lot of damage, and no, he breaks it. Medevac on the way out. That's Stasis Warren. Special not willing to commit a huge amount. He's about to spot. Okay, so Special is about to spot the 3rd.
Mineral field
He
depleted.
might actually be able to kill a few probes here with these Marines. Okay, not worrying too much about it. He might be happy to see that there are no upgrades on Parting. And that wasn't a huge amount of probes at that base either, so... This is a weird situation. There was the Viking added. It looks like it will stay alive. He knows he's on the chase. A tag used. Is there even any dead space where he can chill in the corner safely? The army's coming. That's not exactly where you want to be here. There's not much anti-air in the main. A couple tickle beams. He gets the Phoenix, but... The fact that the Stalkers are this far off the map, though, is super important. Special has the supply lead. He's got +1. He's got medevacs. He didn't start his combat shields, which is definitely an oversight. There's enough for a tag here. He slaps it on the medevacs. A lot of Stalkers in the mix. The boys! The boys are on the way! The charge lots, you gotta be real careful here. Our force field's gonna be a factor. The boys are gonna be able to eat some of this damage. But force fields, I mean, he's just kind of locking out his charge lots more than doing anything else. And then a tank dies and unlocks the rest. Another round of charge lots on the way. But the boys are getting involved. There's still a little bit of mining. This is still super dicey for Parting. He's got Storm on the way. He's got a couple Templar. That could change everything. The SCV's buffering for now. The tanks need to be targeted. Storm done in 1 second. He storms and the Marines are starting to evaporate. Another round of charge lots. A lot of Marines do survive the fight. It's very super close here. The medevacs got their work cut out for them. Some more tanks going down. An engineering bay nearly complete. Special at 69 supply. Nice! He works his way through. He's tearing through everything on the ground. Parting lost a bunch of probes. Special lost more SCVs. The storms weren't big enough. The 3rd base goes down. Special expanding behind this, starting to realize he might not quite be able to poke through. But with combat shields done, that's a nice positioning there. You got to get some target fire if possible. The Marines are sliding around. The Archon just out of position for now. The Marines microing back. Got to be super careful here. Suddenly, look at the supply. Yeah, maybe a little bit too far. He can. I don't even know if an Archon can get through there. It cannot. No. The mineral choke points. So now we're in kind of an awkward scenario where well, Parting losing the 3rd is the biggest factor here. As Special has mules, he can make up some of this ground. All the probes at the 3rd died as well. So it's going to be Storm, and these charge lots up against Liberators are now in production. Still a lot of medevacs. Be nice. Everybody knows Terran. It's illegal for Terran players to repair their medevacs, which is why we never see it. Otherwise, it is kind of a terrible habit for Terrans, right? Like, It's like, oh, he's actually doing it. Oh no. These are advanced players here. So, overall, Special still has a lot of his infrastructure. I mean, Liberators are going to be great in these low economy situations. An Oracle trying to get involved and do real damage here. Oh, the Liberator was spotted, but the Stalkers weren't paying attention. There might be some free time to do damage. He comes in. The Stalkers now have to make a hard decision. Anything that means he's not going to mine. He should be able to get out. It looks like he's going to re-siege. Special has his third base now. The Oracle going to get a pretty sick tag there. The Liberator waiting for its moment. The supply is nearly even. Army supply actually in favor of parting here now. Oh, that Guardian Shield helping out a lot. The tank's in a good position. That's a lot of Templar at the back. Are there any more Liberators? That's a lot. Oh, the Storm. That doesn't work like Force Field. Fun fact, the boys may have to be pulled. In fact, it might be a little late for him. He dodges another Storm. Parting's actually out of Storm. What an awkward amount of units we have here. He's got a medevac for every Marine, but it's just not that many Marines. Guns down the Oracle. Special trying to hold on. Microing back. The Liberator is here. The Liberator is gone. Special desperately trying to hold on. Parting a little bit quick on the trigger finger with those Storms, and that means Special holds for now. Another attack coming in. Are there enough units? Oh, the Widowmine is huge! Down goes the Archon! Some more reinforcements on the way. Is there a Guardian Shield? He could back off. The boys are pulled! There's not that much left. There's no splash damage. Special might be able to jump this. +2 armor's about to finish. Oh, you gotta be a little careful. There's barely any bio here! He uses the Widow 1, 2. Down they go. Another charge line. The boys are pulled. He wants to smash this army. Concussive shells a few seconds out. Then he can, oh, another beautiful Storm. He runs through all of it. You gotta be careful. Those are still Marauders. Oh, concussive shells is done. He can break their little pony knees. Oh, he blinks out, but that Templar, he chases him through the grass.
It's about time.
Now what for parting? He's down. Well, there's not quite Storms yet. He breaks through the pylon wall. Out comes a Warp Prism, but a Warp Prism isn't going to save the day here. Some Storms on the way as well. Special, he's got to be careful. Storm is really the only thing that can stop him at this phase. Oh, got to be careful! Try to come down the ramp. That Widowmine from the side. Storm's still a threat. He splits back. Some of the Marauders going down, trickling through with these Terran units. Parting is thinning out. All he has is the Storms. How is there only one medevac left? Oh my god, where once there were about 7. Special has to be super careful about this right now. Does he even have an armory? He does not. It's +2, +0. Well, +2 armor, and that's it for parting. Oh, this was spotted. You gotta be super careful! He wasn't. Oh, at the same time! An even trade! Both sides losing important dropships. A Liberator gonna siege up. Those are the type of things that can break the back. How many Templar for parting? Just 3. There are no medevacs for Special. Liberator sieges up. Parting has precious few probes. He's not microing. He's not paying attention. He lost 4 probes and a lot of mining here. Forces more Stalker Warpins. Liberator's gonna dip out. Ghosts on the way. Medevacs being replenished. Enhanced shockwaves as well. Special stabilizing, but so is parting. He's etching towards an upgrade advantage. The ghosts do make up for a lot of it though. A couple Widow Mines in the middle of the map. Parting doesn't see the extra 2 that are scuttling through. The Liberator die? It did. He's 2 Widow Mines though. Dun 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 dun. Uh-oh. It might hit probes. He tried to hit the... Well, he hit the Warp Prism. So... Parting... Well, special scans. There are ghosts in the mix. Archons cannot fit... Oof! Oh, almost losing the Storm Prism. Where are the EMPs? There they are on the center mass. Enhanced Shockwave's not yet done. There's the Storm Prism. He's got a micro back in a timely manner, drops out the Templar. The Storms are good. The Storms are good, but are they good enough? That's a huge Terran army. Reinforcements coming from the north. 131 to 85 in the supply. It's just Stalkers, and it's just Zealots. Those are not the units that are going to win the day. Special starting to realize in every metric, but maybe upgrades, he has, oh, and another one! He snipes the Prism. There's no reason to stop now. It's time for Terran. He's stimming and proceeding to be winning. How much is at the back? Are there storms? There aren't storms yet. He's far off. The Terran army arcs out. GG, 3-2. Special drags it back. After that crazy start, the proxy gate / barracks, one base, Stargate, Special holds on. And, well, we're going to game number 6. Triton is the pick of parting. No hesitation on that, by the way. He knew what he wanted. What a great game. After a couple rougher matches in the interim, one including not even finishing a barracks, Special finally finds his footing. Game 6 is on Triton. Remember, guys. Oh no, here he goes. Like and subscribe and ring the bell and subscribe with Twitch Prime and all those other sellout things. They actually do make a difference. As annoying as it is, and as much as I try to sell out creatively, oh my, the ultimate battle. Will he actually still proxy with this SCV? I don't think so. Wait, why is Parting scouting that early as well? He's sick of the proxies. He's done. Probe. Filing a complaint with HR about the intense harassment. The SCV will pull off mining or building temporarily. Are we gonna have a more standard opener for the first time in quite a while? Parting. Oh, these SCVs are taking a beating, I think. Parting. Okay, another SCV on the way up. In fact, Special is going to get a Marine first. Oh, he got him before the shields. Oh no! Oh! Ho, ho. The SCV hunts
Ladies
down and
and
kills the
gentlemen,
probe.
We got him.
Now, very important. He didn't even see that there was a Marine first, which means that first unit out of the gateway has to worry about a Reaper. If he had seen the Marine, then he could send the Adept straight across the map. So, a solid win there for Special. Looks like he's going to go for Proxy Starport Hellion drop. Not a terrible choice. Especially after knowing he can deny information. Looks like the Adept will be sent out, and he's watching for the Reaper, but will he actually commit? Yes, he will. So this creates the awkward scenario of the Adept will find, well, 2 Hellions kill an Adept. But the Adept can kill the Hellion. It looks like the command center will finish. There was next to no delay, so big win there. Starport's on the way. The Hellion's on the way out as well. Oh. Ooh. Does he want him to get in? He does, I guess. But he finds another This is, I mean, now he'll kill an Adept for sure. But at what cost? Right. Okay. Go repair. Repair. The boys are pulled for it. Harding, oh my god, he knows. He knows so hard. He's looking. He's wondering, well, if there's no starport in here, and you already have Hellions, where is your starport? And that's a legitimate and very pressing question for the big boy. He knows. Like, he knows exactly what he's dealing with right now. The question is, though, with these few units, can he realistically stop it? Because the Hellions, like, these Hellions don't die quick to Stalkers. Yeah, every shot on the medevac, he's just going to drop him out right on top. He's trying to dunk. They got to try to kill the Hellions, but the probes are exposed. Just a couple on the first valley. Looking for some more. It appears he's just going to get out with it. Oh, he tried to block with a pylon. Didn't happen. He's minimizing damage pretty well thus far. In fact, well, okay. 8 probes. The medevac does get out. I'd say if the medevac didn't get out, that actually wasn't great for special. But the medevac gets out. And he got 8 probes, and he scouted the entire base. So, I'd say a slight win for Juanito. Bit of a supply block here. Special! Well, he just finished. Or dropped supply, I don't know. The Stalker's gonna look for damage. Everything coming together. Robobay is the choice behind. No quick third this time around for parting. It's gotten less and less done. Blink is complete. Is there any air? Oh, here's a prism. Okay. 5 Marines. Not many Marines, but a nice tucked-in tank there. That could actually help a lot. Does he dunk on him? Does he go for the main? Because if he does, it's a trap! There's already a tank. He can box out here. So now, Parting going to try to wait out the cooldown of Blink. Wait a second. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's going deep in the paint. He's going to find some kills, but... Alright. Is he going to be able to just jump down? There's no units on the low ground. This seems a little bit sloppy out of special, to be honest. Like, these should not still be doing damage. Like, why are these still doing damage? He's just giving him the runaround of his own base. Like, oh, I'll take this, and I'll take one of these, and one of these. Thank you. Alright, I don't know why he unsieged the tank. It was pretty obvious where we were going to go with that, but... Oh, the Raven. The Raven. Raven! Oh... Gotta be very careful with that thing. It got a speed buff in the last patch. Does he jump on the tank? Oh, he blinks to the side. It takes another hit. Didn't quite have enough to one-shot it. Stim is on the way. Gotta be careful with that Raven. Oh, a lot of damage actually being done here. He really wants that medevac. He gets it. This is really messy out of special. I'm surprised. It felt like he had everything he needed to defend, but it came apart at the seams. Third base is now on the way. There's going to be Colossi. Barding hasn't been super costing. I mean, he's lost four Stalkers for a tank, 15 SCVs. So... And here comes the gateway explosion. Barding going for that trap-like unit composition style, where you just focus on the key units. Not even close. Okay, the tank's full siege. Parting backs off. Special sitting on 47 SCVs, parting on 57 Probus. And the fact that there's not even a forge means that parting, I think, is going to attack. He's just gonna try to bludgeon Special. And will there be, like, the medevacs are finishing. Special's got +1 done. The forge just now starts. There's 2 Colossi, but the Raven lived. There's a handful of tanks. I don't know if a brute force attack is gonna be incredible here for parting. He does have the gateways online, but it feels like unless Special unsieges and walks into this, especially with the Raven in the mix, like a couple interference matrices, an anti-armor missile, something like that. That Marine just figured out exactly what's going on in that scan. Confirms it. Tanks. Oh, the ground army. Well, actually, this is getting a little awkward. Are there enough force fields here? Harding just jams himself up into this. Will he use interference matrix? He drops one. Doesn't have the energy for any more. A handful of the units going to get caught. The tanks starting to isolate this. Not great target fire. Looks like he's targeting now. Yeah, looking for one of those Colossi. Not quite finding it. Charge slots on top of it. 16 SCVs have just kind of died, though. And this was the real damage. Like, parting just a handful of zealots split off and killed almost all the SCVs at the natural. Is there a retarget? He's going for the Colossi. Oh, what a save from parting! He's gonna drop it in. He's looking for more. That's not it. Well, it is it, but it's not it for Special. It is it for parting. The damage at the back when everybody's looking away. He keeps it together. Parting claims my dirty esports money. Special a little out of position, and suddenly the Colossi started getting the big swipes in. Special, Special, we finished the match. Sends me his PayPal email like I haven't already used it before. Thank you, Special, for making sure I have that. He does take the second place prize. Parting. A solid 4-2. Some close games, but I think parting came to win, whereas Special came to play. It does feel like it a little bit. But I hope you enjoyed this match. Maybe we'll see it again probably pretty soon. Parting maintaining that strength. And now to get these guys paid, if you want to help, like and subscribe and Twitch Prime and ring the bell and comment like, well, I don't know if Terran has a chance against Protoss in this current patch and all that. Or any of those comments that Special would probably make on Twitter if his English was a little bit better. Actually, his English is fine. He just chooses not. But thank you for watching. And, well, let's go get these guys paid.